Morning, everyone. Happy Monday. We're here together once again at NFT ART TALK. We're so excited to see you. We hope everyone's having the best day so far and ready to have a kick-ass week. We want to welcome you to our community of acceptance and celebration. We are here to have a good time. Monday through Friday, we're here live on YouTube, trying to find new ways to experience the NFT art scene. We've streamed from the metaverse. We've interviewed some really awesome artists, including Vesuvian over the weekend. If you haven't had a chance, check that one out. And in general, we're talking about the art and artists that inspire us and hot topics related to NFTs, art, music, fashion, and culture. Our primary focus is just to have fun, guys. So today, the way we're going to do that is we're going to showcase some artists that inspire us, like Mahan Khoshhal, the Women of Future project, FVCK RENDER, the Ape Liquid IO project, and also we're going to take a look at the industry. We're going to wrap it up with a quick industry overview, dive into rarity tools, and look and see what YUGA Labs is doing, especially with this Bored Ape Yacht Club stuff. Thanks so much for hanging out with us on your Monday morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time zone you're in. We're having a great time, and we want to remind you, like and subscribe. We need your support, and that's the easiest way to support us. Of course, you can go buy our NFTs. We love that. No lie. But in the meantime, while you're here, like, subscribe. Once you subscribe, hit that little notification bell so you know when we're live talking about dope artists. And always, you can follow us on Twitter. We'll hit us up in the DMs. We'll hit you back. We're always on there. We're hanging out in spaces all day, every day, it feels like. So we're out here doing this, and we want to connect with you. If you're an artist, we'd love to have you on the show. I'm throwing that into the intro. We're really digging these interviews. It's a live shill where we can pull your stuff up. It's amazing. And we can connect in new ways. I love that about Vesuvian over the weekend. We were like 20 minutes, and next thing you know, it's like an hour and a half. We're talking about interstellar journey, many lives, and how it affects art, and it was amazing way to spend some time. But all right, I'm rambling. My name is Moshe, aka DJ Fetus. This is my homie of life, Karthik NFT, and all the places. What's going on, dude? How you doing, man?
Doing good, man. I've just been living in spaces last couple days, just pitching and listening to a whole bunch of stories. But yeah, everything's going good. Weather's good down here. I feel like I'm gonna take a walk a little bit later. And yeah, man, just getting on the NFT grind, basically, bro. Success to you. I heard you got another sale.
Yeah, man.
Weekend. So
we sold the one of one on the first drop in the Chai project. So, dropping 18 NFTs once a month for the next 8 months on the 18th, of course. But yeah, a collector who I'm definitely trying to meet. So if you're watching this, please hit me up. And I found him on Twitter and stuff. But yeah, he got the one of one, the tribute to Snoop Dogg. So yeah, I hope he's a fan. But yeah, it was a cool moment. It was really exciting to get. I mean, it's just exciting to get more sales, and because I feel like it's not really as much about the money as it is just people believing in what you're doing and supporting your community, and honestly, our community, the community we're trying to build together. Yeah, thanks for the shout out though. It was an exciting moment. Man. I immediately hit Karthik up. I'm like, yo, he bought it, dude. I don't even know this fool. Yeah.
But yeah, congrats on that, man. Yeah, I'm excited about digging into some material today. Don't know, you want me to start off with this Mahan Khoshhal, or did you want to drop into one of the things?
Yeah, no, let's start. Yeah, let's start there. Let me just get this thing tweeted out real quick. Paste,
that's cool, man.
Done. Tweeted. We're going.
Funny, Moshe was telling me he didn't find out that he had sold the piece till 2 days later because OpenSea emails go to like your updates folder, one of the other folders you have in Gmail, basically. So that was kind of funny.
Yeah, I was like, actually, I was just in OpenSea because somebody was like, yo, what's your OpenSea link? And I was like, well, I thought it was like tagged to this post I just pinned to the top, but I was like, maybe it wasn't. So I went and clicked the link to make sure it worked right. And then I was like, oh, damn, there's a new owner? What's up, dude? And then I was like, oh, shit, it's the 101. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, man.
I love it. I love yeah, that was just a really special piece, too. But, yeah, so, anyways, we should all be excited, especially when we get the chance to, like, share our stuff with new people. So thanks again,
Well, cool,
dude.
man. Yeah, man, for sure, for sure. Yeah, so this is one artist I kind of found browsing Instagram earlier today, Mahan Khoshhal. I don't know if you want to look at this first one with the lady playing the violin. I thought that was pretty tight.
Yeah, for sure. If there's music, I might need
And it
to.
has music to it, yeah. She
Okay,
got
cool. I
music
need
to
to
it. Yeah.
DJ real quick. Let me get the cube out of here.
Yeah, but I just like it because it's kind of colorful.
Yeah, I do. I
Like
like it a
Silent
lot.
Night or something like that. But
Yeah, colorful, and it has the. I mean, the music. You know, we love it.
music too.
The music
Yeah,
is cool too.
yeah.
Wow, this one's pretty deep. And it's Ukraine.
Yeah.
Oh, is he from
Yeah.
Ukraine? Oh, no. He probably
No, I
just
think he
tagged
just
Ukraine.
tagged
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
That's real tight. Really tight. Oh, he's got like all these like pill vibes. I think there's some of them in the, let's see. Pulled up his Twitter. Don't forget to follow him on Twitter. And you guys, honestly, when you go to Twitter and you follow people because you think they're dope, don't forget to like it. You know,
Sure they
maybe
are.
throw in like a retweet.
Yeah.
Talk about like what it is that inspires you.
Well, yeah, I thought his art was real cool, man. It just kind of has like a good feel to it, colorful in that one that I was showing with the violinist. But yeah, I really dig it. I think
Yeah.
it's cool.
So we
I always
pulled
love
up his
video art.
we pulled up his foundation here. It looks like he might be in a bidding situation. This is really tight.
Looks like he's using the capsule theme, like a pill
Yeah.
capsule theme in a lot of his work.
Wow, that is so tight. That's pretty tight. I love the video game like 80s vibe there. Early 90s like
Yeah.
old school Nintendo. Yeah, I saw this guy also. Looks like it's part of a project he might be doing.
Okay.
The
Keep it
Chibi
alive.
Land Kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love this like motion graphic 3D animation vibe, you know.
Yeah.
There's not too many details yet, but I bet you he could tell us about it if he wants to come on the show, you know, and talk to us. This looks like it's a multi-edition on Maker's Place. I'm not super familiar with this marketplace, but it looks like he's got it popping off. Got some followers, quite a bit of views.
Same one we saw
Oh
earlier.
yeah, this was the one on the Instagram. It is really beautiful. I agree. Life is like an ocean. It can be calm or still and rough or hard, but in the end, it is always beautiful. Amen, brother. Yeah, dude, I think his art's really tight. And it looks like he's got some stuff just all over the place. All of his links are in the description below. So if this stuff is interesting to you, and it, honestly, some of it looks like it might be, like these are private sale transfers. I don't know if he's like customizing these for people or...
Mm-hmm.
It would be cool to get him on and talk about it. But
Yeah.
in the meantime, yeah, I really like the art a lot. So, and I love the music collab. So this is Women of Future. I've been really into the Women of NFT space. And I just was in like some space that had, sorry, I don't know what happened there. Women of NFT in the title. And I just came up on some really dope artists that I liked, and this was one of them. I really liked them, not just because like their art was tight, it was just speaking the truth and kind of leading this space and giving women a voice in this space, and that's something I believe in. So I think it's really great. you know, and I really love like the representation, and I did pull up some more stuff on Women of Future here. It looks like they sold out of their first Genesis piece, which was 100 pieces, and now they've just launched a collection of 7,777 powerful women, hand drawn and then randomly generated, cruising the blockchain and living in the metaverse. Sassy, kind yet sassy. So that, yeah, and honestly, it's like I love that they personify these women so well. When you look at them, I just think they're really cool. I love the colors. Again, I love the representation of many different races, religions, colors, types, whatever. And yeah, I just think it's really cool and affordable.
It's real cool. I saw in the goals it said onboard traditional artists Web3, revive dying craft of India, art wearables, and fight end violence against women. It's a cool project.
Yeah, it's really cool. I would also love to talk to them more about what they're doing. If you're interested, go ahead and mint. Let's give them a comment real quick while we're here. Now I feel obligated to do that for everyone. Yeah, and there are their goals. You're right. Thank you for everything.
That's what's kind of cool. I'm wondering what crafts are going to revive, but I was watching one documentary where they were talking about in India. They have like hundreds of weaving patterns basically in the clothing lines that, you know, older people kind of know that art form, but some of these new people are not knowing it right now because it's like seamstress. And just cool, man, you're doing that they're trying to help that out.
Yeah, I think that's really cool. I saw the Will Smith thing. I was like, I don't even want to talk about that today. Okay, so Karthik, yeah, again, guys,
Yeah.
all the links that you just saw, us like going around, all the tweets you just saw, you can do all of that. All the links are in the description below. Don't forget.
So this is like a real badass artist, fuck Render. But yeah, he's pretty well known in the space. He has pretty badass art. I think he has a new series called Essence dropping. But yeah, if you want to check a couple of videos and check out his website.
Yeah, cool. Dude, that inspires me. I want to make music like that,
Yesterday,
dude.
yeah, yeah, like a little cyberpunk new wave.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, it looks like that was.
but yeah, I think he just released his project yesterday, where there's like avatars in this collection, 3D collection, and I think he's trying to build like a universe out of it. That's what it seems like.
Yeah, I
Um,
mean, he's got. Well, okay, so here's his Twitter. Don't forget to follow. Let me give him a retweet. And a retweet. We'll look at his stuff. Yeah, we looked at his website. It looks like here's some of the milestones that they're working for. Yeah, here's the pre-sale, discounted pre-sale. What else happened? Oh, yesterday. Yeah, you're
it was
right.
yesterday,
Public
yeah.
sale yesterday. And then on the 6th, redemption can be burned to redeem an avatar. Okay, so you bought like an NFT and then it gives you like an avatar of some sort.
Right. I'm wondering if they're,
Uh,
you know, just bringing it in the universe, maybe possibly even creating a game or something like that in the future.
so is that what this is? You're buying this guy, probably.
Yeah, so I think the collection is called Essence, and then yeah, I believe it's if I read the description, 12,000 sculptures.
Okay. Okay, that's interesting. Cool,
Mm.
cool. And then it looks like he's got all these pieces too. Maybe
He's
these
pretty well
play into
known in
the
the
world.
space, yeah.
Yeah.
So he has multiple projects, but I think that Essence one is a newer one. I was in a space this morning where they were talking about this project and how it's coming out too. I've seen his work before, but I was like, yeah, we should definitely like show it on the show at least.
Yeah, it's really tight. And yeah, I mean, like, let me go back to how I found all this, or we found all this stuff. Was I think it was through his website, maybe, or their website.
So,
I don't know if this is.
yeah, so I think maybe this Lucidia might be like I think it's like the universe it's in. That's what it seems like.
Yeah, so you buy the token, that like the essence token, and then if there's any available, I don't know if that was just a resale or what that was, and then
That's
on
probably
April
resale,
6th
I
it
think. Yeah.
burns and they give you your avatar, and it goes into this world, I'm sure.
Okay. Yeah.
And these are all the different pieces of the
Yeah.
world.
There it is. Yeah.
Yeah. And so in this link, I believe I don't know if I have it in there, but you can get there through the link in bio when you go to follow them. But yeah, and then I'm sure all this stuff fits into that, and this just looks like kind of maybe some of their artwork, just stuff they've done.
Mm-hmm.
Like this one's 20 ETH, 32, 7. Some of it's not even listed. Very
Yeah.
cool. Very cool. Thanks for putting us on. Again, guys, all the stuff that you're seeing us mess around with on the screen today, with the exception of the link with the emojis in it, are linked down below. So if you see anything that you're interested in, go explore. Give people follows, give them retweets, give them likes. Do what you got to do. So this next one, we did talk about this project a little bit in the very early episodes of the show. It was called Ape Raffle at the time. I was really excited about it. I still am really pretty pumped about it. I honestly, between the show and the NFT collection and all the stuff that we have going on, I lost track of them a little bit. So this weekend I thought, let me jump in and see what's up. So I went back into the Discord and checked out some tweets and the website and stuff. Man, has this project changed, dude. Not only has it changed, but the artwork has changed. So it's kind of, even from the artist perspective, it's like pretty cool. But basically, it's turned into this very interesting project called Ape Liquid. It looks like, so I'm not a representative of them at all. So but I can say this: they're very accessible on Discord, hosting spaces daily with CrystalKing.eth. And they're like, all the people are very available to answer your questions, if you have any. I think it's like a team of like a good bit of people now. And basically the idea is that by owning the NFT, you're a part of this Ape Liquid community where you can experience whitelist, random drops, and much more. And I think they're even building like a token of some sort. I don't know how that's going to work exactly. I know it's going to happen, and they're going to airdrop them to NFT holders, and I'm sure you're going to be able to buy them also. But I don't know if that's going to play into like the way that they're whitelisting and dropping. But they have all the projects that they're involved with down here. And it's some pretty cool up and coming projects and some established projects. And they kind of vet their own projects. They've done a lot of different drops now, so they kind of have those here. And they've delivered on everything. They gave away like a Mutant Ape Yacht Club and some pretty big projects. And then here's the team down here. So you can see there's a good bit of people involved, and all these people can answer questions a lot better than me. I can tell you that much. So go check them out. But before, I just thought it was cool. I wanted to mention it. I think it's cool because, for a lot of reasons. One, the art is pretty tight. They got the guy who created Earthworm Jim to make this pass. So Earthworm Jim was a real tight show, and the animation was so sick. But yeah,
Video game too.
Yeah, pretty cool. And honestly, I've hit him up as an artist and been like, "Hey, can I like give you some NFTs? Because I think it's a cool platform for artists." Like I think this group bought like one of Violetta's like original one of one. If you're in the NFT space and you know her, and I know some of the people in this group like collected some of her other pieces. Like they're all about putting on artists. That's my point. I don't know them personally, but from what I, in this, in the web 2/3 world, I've hung out with them, I guess, a few times. But anyways, the artwork is cool. The project is cool. I think if you're getting into collecting NFTs, it's interesting because you can follow these guys and learn a lot about the more established projects in the space. And in general, I wanted to follow up. So, all right. I just realized that I did not have the music on. So we're going to come back to that. Back into the cube. Take a deep breath, reset before we dive into our industry update here. Did you have anything about Ape Liquid or?
No, it's cool. I remember you were talking about them doing raffles in the past, so it's kind of cool to see how they've transitioned to what they're doing it now. I still need to dig in that community a little bit more. I've been more in the shill art spaces, 101s, more than the PFP projects.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I kind of got more into that. I got a little bit out of the larger collections and stuff and more into like, okay, how can we move this stuff? But, okay, so quick rarity tools update because we haven't done this in a while. Really interesting to see the 7-day and total volume stuff coming up, like Mutant 8, like Macy just jumped up. We haven't checked in probably, a week and a half?
Yeah, a couple weeks, I think.
But Macy's just like up on everything right now. 7-day volume is like, wow, dude, 10,000 ETH. And look, even other like Yuga projects like Bored Ape and CryptoPunks is now there. So it's interesting to like, I know we've talked about this and we're going to kind of use this to lead in. This is just stuff that Karthik and I we try to look at it because it's good to know what's happening in this space. Like I feel like every time we check in, even just seeing that it's like usually the same in the top 10, over and over again, and just seeing them maintain this kind of dominance and even understanding how that relates to like the crypto markets is interesting. It's just everything is kind of like leveling off a bit, and which is part of like a historical trend. We're not financial advisors at all. But yeah, I just thought it was interesting to see, knowing that like Yuga Labs just did this massive raise and kind of conglomeration, and then to see them like just solidify 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 projects in the top 10 of 7-day, and then like even in the total volume, 1, 2, 3, 4 of the top 5, 6. Wow, that's crazy. But yeah, that's, because if you hadn't seen it, Yuga, with the backing of Andreessen Horowitz, which is kind of a world famous, I guess you have to be, anyways, they raised $450 million to essentially buy and acquire CryptoPunks, Meebits, and I think a couple other assets, and just be able to lead really the space. Then they dropped the Ape coin, which is a whole nother ecosystem in the project, financial ecosystem, which people, honestly, it's been a wild ride. It's available in like almost all the NFT exchanges now, like all the major ones, and it's really established quite a bit of credibility and wealth in that project. And now it looks like they're doing all this stuff which we've been covering on the show. I'm gonna let Karthik talk about it a little bit more, but they're really making these partnerships that are establishing themselves in the public eye. Karthik, I know you and I were talking about this, but did you want to kind of dive in here?
Yeah, so Silicon Valley's latest unicorn is Bored Ape. So unicorns are like the big companies kind of come out of Silicon Valley or invested by huge VCs. Traditionally in the past, you would have like Ubers and things like that. But now it's interesting to see that it's actually an NFT kind of entertainment, art-related venture that's being deemed as a blue chip almost now. They call these like blue chip projects like Bored Ape Yacht Club. So as technology, NFTs are barely only 10 years old. Venture capitalist firms are pouring money into NFT startups. known in Silicon Valley as unicorns virtually overnight in an investment frenzy that recalls the 1990s dot-com boom. So 1990s, there's a lot of like web-based companies that are getting bundled a lot of money to blow up, become blue chips and unicorns. So YUGA Labs, which is the parent company of Bored Ape Yacht Clubs, announced this week they got $450 million in funding round. OpenSea, which is another one, raised $300 million in January. So now Bored Ape is valued, or YUGA Labs is valued at, what was it, $4 billion now. So and you're seeing venture capitalists invested $4.6 billion in NFT companies last year. So what's really interesting about all of this is that what I'm seeing out of this basically is that the NFTs are now, they're almost like entertainment media plays, and these people want to get their stake into them early on so that they're the big player in it. They don't know necessarily where it's going to go, but they wanted to kind of faction up with the community that built it out, right? What's going to get interesting in this, which I keep on explaining, is like, well, all right, what's going to be the story behind all of these, right? Like, is Bored Ape Yacht Club going to be like Donkey Kong, or is it going to be like Fortnite if they want to make it like that? Or, you know, how are all these universes going to come together? And then the assumption of like, is your crowd into that type of like gaming or virtual experience, right? So that, I think those are many questions to be answered. Just because coming from like a gaming side and a movie side of looking at things, you really have to connect to the storyline and the characters in it for it to become like a long time franchise in that type of realm, outside of just this NFT trading realm, right? Like the stories have to be great. They have to be like capture the imaginations of like a huge public, and also that public willing to be like, I relate to that. So it's interesting that they're getting involved in this like this, because I know that's the setup, right? They're trying to find out like which universe is going to be the best one out of this like NFT digital gameplay.
Yeah, and I think like honestly, to what's going to happen to that question, like we'll leave it up to you, the viewers, to kind of discover and experience that yourself. I know Karthik and I, you can tell we believe, I mean, it's pretty obvious what we think. Like, we're spending all day in this community, so every day. So, and our goal here at NFT Art Talk, and we hope you guys are seeing it with this news coverage, is just to show you guys, like, what this thing is happening with Yuga. It's like, I mean, look at the last couple of news stories that we've covered with them. Like, they're announcing major funding. They're being considered unicorn projects by institutional money. And then they're taking that money and then reinvesting it into multiverse, basically the multiverse experience, like stuff like shows in real life, shows in the metaverse, like, and acquiring more art projects, and just diversifying their project, naming major partnerships with major entertainment players, and then simultaneously, like we were covering today, you see that with these like really strong utility plays that are rediscovering new like ways to do things that we do in real life in digital worlds. Even like competitions and gambling and giveaways, like everything. So like, what Karthik and I are experiencing is like this space is building this new way to experience so many things that we do in real life, and it's right in front of us is kind of where we're at. And so it's and I think that's those will be my closing remarks. It's like it's right in front of us, and it's up to us to go out and grab that and grasp it, because we, like us, like our generation, our people and our kids, and from forever and ever on, like we're the ones that are experiencing this, and grew up doing this. Like, are we going to play games? Yeah, we're going to play games if they're tight and they look tight and they got, right, like you said, they got characters we believe in, so let's go out and do this. Let's go out and tell stories in new ways and experience entertainment and real life utility in new ways, the ways we donate our time and money, everything. So yeah, thanks so much for hanging out with us. Karthik, you got anything to close us out with today?
Just to add on what you're saying, man, there's so much opportunity out there. If you make a step in this game, you could be kind of one of the first projects to move in this kind of realm. And, you might become the next unicorn, honestly, just with the storytelling, the imagination, and what you could produce in the community. So just go for it and keep on creating the art.
Go get you some. Have a great Monday. We'll see you guys tomorrow. NFT Art Talk live Monday through Friday. Don't forget to like and subscribe down below. Hit that subscribe button, then push that bell so you get notified when we're live. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. What's up, the meaning? Thanks for chilling and getting in our chats. You guys, we are having a great time and we appreciate your support. We'll see you tomorrow.